In the previous podcast, we explored emergency response and how arborists manage storm damage in urban environments. Today, we're shifting from response to growth, urban tree planting programs. Because while storms and removals reduce canopy, planting programs are what rebuild and expand the urban forest over time. Tree planting is one of the most visible parts of urban forestry. But successful planting programs are more than just putting trees in the ground. They require planning, coordination, and long-term management. Let's start with the purpose of planting programs. At a basic level, they aim to increase canopy cover, but they also serve other goals. These may include improving air quality, reducing heat, managing stormwater, and enhancing community well-being. Planting programs are often tied to broader city goals, such as climate action plans or sustainability initiatives. Now let's talk about planning. Effective planting programs begin with identifying planting opportunities. This may include streets, parks, public spaces, and private properties. GIS and inventory data are often used to identify areas with low canopy. These areas may be prioritized for planting. Now let's consider site selection. Not every location is suitable for planting. Arborists must evaluate available space, soil conditions, sunlight, and potential conflicts with infrastructure. As we discussed earlier, the right tree must be matched to the right site. Now let's talk about species selection. Planting programs should promote diversity. Avoiding over-reliance on a single species reduces vulnerability to pests and diseases. Species should also be selected based on site conditions and long-term performance. Now let's consider planting methods. Proper planting techniques are essential for success. This includes correct planting depth, proper handling of the root ball, and appropriate mulching. As we discussed in earlier podcasts, planting errors can lead to long-term problems. Now let's talk about scale. Urban tree planting programs often involve planting large numbers of trees. This may be done by city crews, contractors, or community volunteers. Managing large-scale planting requires coordination and organization. Now let's consider maintenance. Planting is only the beginning. Newly planted trees require care during the establishment period. This includes watering, mulching, and monitoring. Without proper maintenance, many newly planted trees fail. This is one of the biggest challenges in urban forestry. Now let's talk about community involvement. Many planting programs involve volunteers. Community engagement helps increase awareness and support for urban forestry. It also helps build a sense of ownership. Now let's connect this to long-term canopy goals. Planting programs must be aligned with removal rates. If more trees are removed than planted, canopy will decline. Cities must balance planting and removal to maintain or increase canopy. Now let's consider equity. As we discussed in earlier podcasts, canopy is not evenly distributed. Planting programs often focus on underserved areas with low canopy. This helps address environmental justice and improve community health. For the ISA Urban Forest Professional Exam, focus on planting program concepts. You should understand how planting programs are planned and prioritized, the importance of species diversity, the role of site selection, and the importance of post-planting maintenance. Questions may involve identifying factors that influence successful planting programs. Urban tree planting programs are how cities invest in their future. Every tree planted today contributes to canopy decades from now. But success depends on planning, proper planting, and long-term care. In the next podcast, we'll continue with arboricultural practices by looking at urban tree establishment programs and how cities ensure that newly planted trees survive and thrive. You've been listening to the Arborist-podcast. Our goal is to grow our collective knowledge, one domain at a time. If you enjoyed the podcast, please like, share, and subscribe to help us keep this momentum. Until next time, let's keep growing this community together.